things them. We dey feel most alone. I know you. Oh, we yard. Famul, this na you yard. Once say plenty thank you to the one that will subscribe to the channel and we don't like, comment and share with video. And we want to say plenty thank you to una we get the patience for go na YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, click with video them. Burn una credit for support we watch with video them. Who tell una plenty thank you. If you just join me today, we want to say do ya press the subscribe button and then you press the notification bell. So anytime we post the video, you will be amongst the first people then we go get with video then.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Hello and good evening to we good people inside this one big family house. Well, of course, every day na a new day inside we are who call Mama Salon. And I be every day na new day now, so we get things them where they happen. Well, me and you not expect see them for the happen. Well, of course, one part of the program then today. I mean the issues them who get inside the program for discuss me people them. It look like say out in they go now we had some musician they as this party they go then just need for pack and go because the musical career it look like say they don't put on because of politics.
Well, as that they be, Cow de Nero don't sack one board member because this board members talk about the fuel price where they go up na the country. So the question we will ask now, the board na political board or na entertainment board?
People go answer you that one day, but it's still not that day. Make I just begin and you go end up for them. And also, the people out in the go. Now we had, now so we serve, they push them. Well, my brother been use one word just now behind the camera say, one big man musician, they misbehave inside we had, but I correct them for tell them say,
now
this man not a big man, now Ulpa. Wetin really this Ulpa want to tell me?
Well, after what he been done do wetin he call, you they make, now he don't come and say, give me.
Not end up more. Not end up more.
This music. So one of the blogger them when a Papa Salon, I like for make reference to that particular Facebook page. Come and say, let them remind this person in not to bobo again. In a responsible person, if we learn for the sing responsible music them, we go come to that one day just now. And not up there inside the Sonko squad.
Well, the people them one big alleju don't come and send baby question to me and you where they fed, me and you where they pull audio, me and you where they talk baku say 2023 we they win the election. Inside it, me brother will tell you waiting this alleju come and talk.
Dr. Kaifala Marrah. He don't send one tough question to the All People's Congress membership and supporter and sympathizers them. This is a very tough question. You go able to answer that question there. It get for do with the 2023 election. So stay with we. You will get for go into that particular thing there and then you answer the question for we. But wait. It not look like.
And tuna no say na Alusain and Alasan we get now we had. When we talk about the Sonko squad, we go talk about the misdirection squad again. We then can say new direction. Where we not even know the direction where then they go to. Make I remind you where they watch me. And you now no say one honorable from the Sonko squad na the APC. They be put on behind bars. They say they see pistol. Na in motoka we go take na water here. And then you know say for anything we concern opposition, the police they take action immediately. They say that they investigate, not so. Well, other thing don't happen. Where somebody shot person down. Now we had me brother. What really happened?
After we then take the shell from the bullet, then give to police. As we dey talk so, police just take that shell there and make am furniture. Nothing no come up behind the eat. but wait oh, we go come to all of them things there so. But how you don't run much too much so? You know say the new money we dey plan for it. I mean the new couple. Okay, let's say you waiting at the thing. As plenty people them they welcome this, plenty people they cry am. One first attorney general, when they call Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, don't come and say, this particular thing where the government want for do illegal. But what do you mean by illegal? Now because in opposition and no one for see good thing, we go come inside that one day, GG's now. So now this and plenty other things them. Therefore inside the program today. My name na Sembe Pierre, the
And me.
freedom fighter.
And me. Now Bible Kablai with a sharp cutlass, the biggest warrior. Nadi not. No retreat, no surrender.
One love to you, Arun Samura, as you don't start the ball rolling today with $10. Big what's up to you. Thank you very much. Keep the ball rolling. We feel you. We feel you. We feel you, Arun Samura.
Thank you very much, brother Arun. But it's still not happy as you did enter inside the channel, so you know what you always tell you for do. Just hit the like button for we. Also, don't forget to share the program. Make everybody able to hear what they can talk. And it's still not happy. Left your comments down so we don't know what you yourself think about the presentation.
Facebook people them. I mean me Facebook family them. YouTube family. Una de dubo, una welcome. If you're new to this channel, please consider for subscribe. But before you subscribe, let's tell you what we do now. 90% of what we dey talk about na government business, so I mean the government of the day. 10% na the opposition and any other thing. Well, if you get interest for hearing how we dey analyze things the way the government do every day, please consider for subscribe. But if you no feel so, please enjoy fun with me. Okay? Inside this program, we call our yard. And we yard na country. We country now we call so Sierra Leone. The reason why we call them, because when you get your compound or your yard, you not go allow anybody for being a goodness day. You always want for team up Trangawan and make sure say things go on well. So we want you for take responsibility of we country Sierra Leone. And why we they call inside this program, you go here we they call caretaker. My brother, what they call what they call caretaker?
Well, now the one where other people they honor, like say in an angel. We no need for do that. Because when you take a task, you give somebody say, can't deny ya for the meantime. If you work fine, we go make you serve long. But if you no work fine, we draw back waiting we give you. You go na corner, we bring another person. My people now no lesser person. The one they call the president. Now if we look left, we look right, we say na caretaker. Because now somebody what we just give the mantle for make he olam. If he do good thing, well, we go give him back. But if he not do good, we go take him back. Oh, make you know that.
Well, so this na the ball, and this now we yard. We get two warriors them. The freedom fighter, myself, Sembe Pierre, and then oh yeah. Okay, so we start the ball rolling. The first thing where they go inside today, you they make or you know they make. I say you they make or you know they make. Now watch this topic or this title for this music where this Pawanka release. Watch the topic. And tell me this kind of who's example where they set for them picking them when they listen to in music. After you they make. You dey make, oh you want to me. I really want for no. You know, I get them bad. Now we say, give me. Fine, you don't say I'm for yourself, eh? Give me. So tell me in the comment section, tell me small to me brother about this man, Ian Jimmy B, what thing they capable of doing?
Well, I don't know where people are deal with you tonight, really how they take their people here, but I feel say the nation they take then two people away also as role model the way everybody pick himself they look up to. Because the message will be the past before picking and me and you get what you with the gain from there, but it reach a big way, then change the whole concept. Then begin a pass on message we're not good for me and you, and it's not even good for we picking them. Because the bongo, I know they even use the word saying a big man artist, not old artist, as me they consider them. It don't they pull music first. It begin housemate salon, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. No, also housemate, big sister,
big sister,
the
right?
audition,
Okay.
the audition.
Oh, now, excuse me, big sisters. The audition, they begin some question the way ask one young girl you they make, show me how you they make. They begin demonstrate, which is very bad at that time. But some people not be able to pick on that particular thing there. But until now, we camera, it take like na needle in the ground with the pick 'em. We look, we left 'em. He pull this music they make. He not get one good message, so we picking them. Now, this not the music, but it camouflage the spoon stem where he put. We already know the message within the song. It asks, give me patch when it writes so. You where they watch and you where they listen, you will get picking. What do you think? But that kind of music here, where them people here, they sing right now we are. Because of Jimmy B on, me not like for talk about Jimmy B. From where he attempts to rape somebody, that case the way they pull him today, because in the near this government, they're not able to do nothing. But that file will keep them when government change, when they bring them up back. But what you not think? But then people are they act what they do not whether they do now we are.
And this same steady bongo, instead you name be don't come up plenty one. They tell Jimmy B don't come up. You know we say underage picking them and all of them things in there. So like me you make it be if you watch on the other way it been get some kind of thing where it actually they inspire. But this particular one, give me, you know. It gets in your meaning. The actual thing where he writes, well, it puts them thing in there. I don't want for column because I don't know how other person go hear him. But you see them for yourself now. Yeah. Steady bongo, this kind of music, yeah. Don't wait for you. But this kind of title self, it don't make any sense. Them picking them, it's too small for let them hear the music there. Give me. And it get forget mature things them. Steady bongo will know what you're capable of doing. Please. Edit your title. And know what you do. You know, big old pan now. Yeah? Teach me something good. Pape, come on now with screen. I beg. I don't think say you deserve for the day. Alright. Welcome back. If you just joined me, please consider for like, share, and then you left your comments down in the comment section. Sequence, we know what we talk that audio. Now you talk that audio, you talk so. Sequence na Facebook. Then say the pa steady bongo a good pa in hand then in finger there. Then say good pa for play keyboard. Then say in finger a good pa keyboard. Well, now that's exactly what they try for talk. So anyway, but anyway, let we move from that particular issue there. Oh my God, Lord and angel. Inside we country, I don't know if you go say we country still, if it's sick or if they recover or what, I'm not able to understand. Okay, still inside the entertainment industry, let me jump inside the issue of Caldinero and Fabian Swill, okay? Fabian Swill, now one journalist, I hope people are not going to catch up, say, at the long throat or longer throat today. Today, I don't see them bad by myself.
Well, time was you don't find. You talk.
I tell you, we not steady bongo. Anyway, from there, I think say we dey go quick one inside the issue of I call this lady Phoebe Swill. Yeah, Phoebe Swill and Steady Bongo. What is this? Now tell this guy like come on my screen. Come on my screen, my brother. Papa, uncle, oh, in fact, grandpa. Yes. Yes. I think we don't get somebody else for kind of the screen for we. Her name na Phoebe Swill. Phoebe Swill na one journalist, na one entertainer. Of course, if you don't watch the I call this television series where they call the Hidden Treasure from AYV. This na Mama Salone. Yeah? Mama Salone, he actually don't try for do in own way na the entertainment industry. And I'm happy for talk say two of the people that way they kick the game rights on the entertainment industry. Myself been no role with them. Yeah, so I'm happy for that. At least we all do the right name there now. Anyway, this na Phoebe Swill. Let I tell you now something about Phoebe Swill and the waiting app we make we out Phoebe Swill today. Phoebe Swill get issue with Cow De Niro. Cow De Niro we na the ambassador for entertainment and what? Yeah, he get some issue with him. I will definitely go inside and read this particular thing where Phoebe post na in Facebook page. Yeah. Listen to them, please, as you watch this particular thing, and I will attempt for being come to now some other pictures them if possible. Listen this. This he post day before yesterday. Sorry, he posted yesterday, and then if I talk about yesterday, I mean day before yesterday. Now I talk about when Wednesday. So now I read exactly what in Phoebe say. He say yesterday was a very significant day that partly defines me. I am glad I refused to be inducted into mediocrity and sycophancy. Underline the two words, mediocrity, yeah, and sycophancy. Rather, I worked hard enough to become an alumna of a prestigious fellowship. Now, I was appointed a board member by Ambassador Cow De Niro in a release that was issued by the Office of the Ambassador of Entertainment and Investment. Many have asked me why I agreed to work with him. Here is why. 1. Cow De Niro has been and will always be like a brother to me. There is mutual respect between us. 2. He has very good intentions to grow and develop the entertainment industry. I appreciate and admire his commitment to his work. He takes his responsibilities very seriously. He is diligent. The only challenge is the how he does it. 3. The previous government left the entertainment industry unstructured because we somehow refused to put our differences aside and be united in the interest of our industry. I don't want that same excuse to be used against us by this government. So I worked with Cow and provided the best of service even without a clear definition by him on the terms of reference when at the TOR of the board. Take note of that one day. No clear reference, no clear terms of reference. That means no clear definition of how you for work, waiting at the things that will cover you and all of them things then they. No clear one or they. Take note of that. Yesterday, when I be Wednesday, as I be repeat, as I say, this na yesterday post time. The ambassador posted a screenshot of my Facebook post about the fuel increase. Find screenshot of the post attached. In the entertainment board WhatsApp group. This was his caption. Good morning, board members. I was brought to the notice of this post made by one of our board members. I mean, as much as I am aware that we are all independent and free, take note of the word independent, and free to do as well, and free to do as we feel or like. But things like this derail, take note of that one day, derail our joint effort in getting the support we are all yearning for. Sister Swill, it will be nice if you can kindly delete, take note of that, kindly delete such on behalf of the board. Thanks. I respectfully, this is Swill the reply to Cow now. I respectfully told him I won't. I said to him, Ambassador Cow, with due respect, sir, I will not delete that post. I am entitled to freely express myself within the ambit of the law, regardless of my status as entertainment board member. That has absolutely nothing to do with the board. Thank you, sir. Cardinero again. His response was, okay, Swill, I respect your opinion, my sister. My decision as an ambassador will be to respectfully disassociate ourselves from you. Take note of that. Disassociate ourselves from you. So, from now henceforth, I will remove you off the board group. Take note. I won't engage in no social media back and forth on this. Thank you and God bless. His response came after some board member, Awana to Kone, Desmond Benya, DJ Prezo, Inc., Kamsin, supported the ambassador that I should delete the post because it doesn't make the board look good. They probably forgot that I am not, in capital letter, I am not a political appointee. I am not, in capital letter again, a loyalist to any party but my country. I love my Sierra Leone much more. Now, let me continue. He said, anyway, I want to kindly appeal to members of the entertainment industry to please support Ambassador Cow and his board in any way possible. Not for their sake, but for the sake of our industry. Take note of that. Just so that government don't end up ignoring its responsibility with us on an excuse that we can't work together. On a more important note, I got certified. Take note. Simply now, I can't tell you, say, after that disappointment, he gets an appointment. On a more important note, I got certified by a Mandela Washington Fellowship under the Young Africa Leaders Initiative by the United States government the same yesterday. The coincidence of both happenings on the same make me feel so good. I could have deleted my post upon Ambassador Caldinero instruction, but by doing so, I would have betrayed my identity as a Mandela Washington Fellow, a young African leader. I have committed myself to be a part of my country's solution, not a part of its problem. Take note of that. I refuse to be a mediocre or a sycophant. Take note. I just default for the post. Then listen, my certificate, it talk about the Mandela Fellowship, Mandela Washington Fellowship, yeah? It said my certificate was signed by the President of the United States of America, Joe Biden. This is huge for me. It's a win, I am sure. First test, Mandela Washington Fellowship 2021. End of the post. What happened?
Well, my people where they watch we as una don't hear you, this will be break and down for una make una able to understand. Fine one. The message need for circulate to everybody where everybody will understand waiting they go on here. You know, first of all, I laugh with happiness because when they deal with people and we know their rights, yeah, it really fine for me could get some of them kind woman there where na like man now we had. At the beginning of first, from the first statement where the woman say never mind, Cowdy will be appointed as a board member. Where you know, even though your function, your duty, your job duty, not sabi accept them, just saying a board member. Yeah. Well, Cowdy now the kind person where even don't forget himself. Right now, as I talk to you, see, he forget himself, see, in an artist, he consider himself for be a politician. That make, when we start the presentation, I tell you now, say, it look like, say, this artist, when this government, they go, it just stand like where young leaders, they sing, say, now the park and go. And when the park and go, it get people, they already all in bundle them for follow and bien. People like Cowdy. You know, Cowdy me fambule, we all sabia, no hard feelings, but as somebody way naturally fussy. It controlling. I wonder then kind man there how they dinner also the woman them. Na the kind nigga this way want waiting in the talk na in the happen. How you dey force a big mature woman like this when he post something where he feel say na in right for express himself? Because you are appointed for be a board member, you don't decide for be a politician, you forget say you're an artist, you dey force somebody for withdraw in post. If fear don't dear, now we had. Somebody say because of that, you think they can't sell a motor car. You say that they affect una work. So then they don't simplify. How the neuron try for tell we say right now in a politician, it not they serve the country, but they serve caretaker.
Sorry, I'm not caught you. I'm not think saying that the word politician. It simply means say now Cowdy don't send message say it because he say the post of this lady not they send any good not they paint the board very well. You know they give a good image. In simply the try for tell you say Cowdy in work now for lobby to musician, they not for sing anything bad against his government. If you do and they get able for making you not do am, it can do am. So Cowdy not only did they for protect, in fact this now for promote the image of the government rather than promote the interest of the entertainers them. Because if you did it for promote the interest of the entertainers them, you suppose for the maintain yourself, you suppose for the promote them in anyhow. When they want for do something, you support them, let them able for reach to that point. But if you say person not for post something where they affect them as a citizen, then I wonder what thing they go to do to other artists them. Continue, my brother. Sorry.
No, but Cowdy Shembe Pierre, from the starting of this appointment, he put himself up that he not even know in job functions them. He not even know. Because when they see how they put more time, it's not even concerned in area of duty. When they see if they go jump on topic, they were not concerned in area of work. So as they say, Cowdy I don't know why this post gets for do it in your work. But like what you just talk, if you don't go take out say this position will not give me, I will try very hard. Any artist where they sing Botuna, me go make it not happen again. People whether in the industry, when in the entertainment industry, are they able to tackle them for make them able to expose whatever bad thing or now they do as a government. If you know we don't take that kind of day, cow not for attack this woman for delay the post. But I'm happy with the statement what this woman say. For any disappointment, my brother, there is an appointment. Now, you give somebody portfolio or position where you don't even know what they do. Cowdy of course, this ambassadorship don't make them. The people that already appoint for make them work with them, not just a name. Like when they say you give somebody the cow, you hold the rope and in him, you hold the rope now they control. You get people Cowdy don't join inside the power slogan. the people themselves what they work with, what he want, na in them for do. When he not dance to in tune, it make sure for fire you. Not until the cow don't begin fire people them. But I like the statement of this man that the appointment where he gets is more greater than the so-called appointment where cow will get. Right? And that particular appointment day is signed by the President of the United States.
And now in then at the screen so.
Yeah, now in with the display so. So this, me and you know they even compare that kind of appointment there with Cardinero is so-called ambassador appointment. Because we know what in caretaker building can do when it comes to the tier. So the only thing would be left for talk here, una way they near Cardinero, what you need for tell them, una tell cow say not a politician. Una tell cow, or if you're in education not reach to that standard for making know in your own duties, the way it's supposed to do now the particular appointment to the game, please, una bring them in a classroom. If now workshops, if una take them there and tell cow say this now the area of work and this now the area of work. This is where they go so not to use about. Naturally, we know say cow now somebody they sing fine music, but a big fool.
Okay, so let me begin with this. Before they give them this appointment, it been publicly don't declare a take party membership card for the SLPP. That's not to be concerned because nearly every artist in the country right now belong to a political party. Everybody get right for belong. So that's not the problem now. If this lady not say in a APC, because I remember, this na be one of the lady, even during the last government, when Paulo Conte go na stadium and he go use in Sojaman them for do some kind of thing. Yeah, they even wound this lady. He come out publicly and say this whole thing. Where plenty of una get that video there, where Phoebe and Will be they complain about that. So now the kind post where you no go put to any political party, you no go tag them. The bottom line now, this woman a journalist, na a fine entertainer. And he able for stand up to waiting he believe on. So now that's not the thing. In all they talk about party, Cardinal go right for belongs to party. Phoebe as will if he wants, he get right for belong. But this is the talk in the interest of waiting the happen and the interest of the masses, the ordinary citizens, the low, the middle and low earning citizen. Imagine how fuel price start like in the country. If this lady say because of the fuel price, we don't go up to them. And they sell me motokala by bicycle. So me say go begin forget about fuel. Now problem that one day, waiting a cow the nero you down there. We not say nobody no get right for belong to a party. All artists get right for belong. But when person they expressing self, you no need for tell and say, no do this thing. You tamper with the person you own right. In freedom, in right to freedom of expression. So now this now we point. We not get problem with the ambassador in position, in board, in appointment. No, we not get any problem with that one day. Now just that the acts of Cardinero not call for and it not be need for sack this lady because of a post na social media. Well, I like two words. Mediocrity and waiting, sycophancy. Interestingly, this sycophancy, I know plenty in our country right now. You find out say, the way how people in the behave, even they did not say this thing is wrong because na me party, I not care. And they accept any kind of rubbish. Yeah, now this not the problem right now in our country. And this the cut across. It the cut across all level. So this not a very big problem for everybody. And we need to take this off with coin. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll continue the program. I want for just set and straight for make you continue for understand what you want for. We don't want for call artist name where belong or we not belong. We just say any musician get right for belong to a political party. It left to you for say I belong or I not belong. It's up to you. So now that we just want for say. Okay, if you join me right now, please not forget for hit for the like button. Now both Facebook and YouTube. And then you share the program for me, okay? Thank you very much. If you're new to this channel, please consider for subscribe. Yeah? And then we'll continue. My name is Sembepe, and on the other part, again, my brother.
Bibre Kablai.
Okay. So from that, Mandela, Washington. But anyway, this fellowship, nothing we can go on every other time. Okay? So we appreciate that this lady, congratulations, Will, on your fellowship where you will go na United States. We wish you all the best and come back and implement the best thing for we as young people them. Yeah. It no matter before this term, okay, but now we say for the look to now. You know now the big one and now so let's take it easy. All right. If we live together, we move.
We fly to the higher height.
Okay. Yeah, it's why I anti chukupio.
Call her, no?
I'll call
Not get number.
I'll call on tomorrow. Anyway, let me go inside the issue of this money business. Yeah. Yesterday we been on talk about a bit. So now let me just hear back small bit before ever we can hear from the critics them waiting then they do. Me I did say, oh my god, I need to adjust something. Let me listen to this interview. Sorry, this particular thing we I call him. Or before we go to that, why we not go to July 18? This them police they own.
We fly.
Good. Okay, so now July 18 this year we be understand say some incidents be happen na I think New England or Dwazak. Usai some unknown gunman them being shoot for somebody. And this case been done at the police they hand. But how serious the police they handle this? Let's listen quick one to this interview or this report where 98.1 put together. We'll come back just now.
The first gunshot. That's not the daddy for the late 25-year Santigi Karanke Conte, retired RSM Kemoko Conte. They talk about in Pekin in Daiwan, where according to allegation, somebody been shoot the late Santigi Conte July 18 this year. Na Sumela turn around 2 o'clock midnight, where been later die after 3 weeks at the emergency hospital. Santigi comot inside room for can wait. Na de Usman Yeri, the first gunshot. Na he wake Ahmed we be na pala. He say Ahmed, he say Santigi don't go na do. So Ahmed scared. Na Yeri the second shot. Na they all two decide for go outside na palo. Outside, so they Yeri the gunshot. When they go now they meet Santigi, they struggle, blood all over for him. Ahmed in the first for go Santigi for can go na the back of the hose for eye down. Then the third shot come hits the wall. But what happened just after the shooting incident, retired RSM Kemoko Conte. According to it, see one boy we be get dread. Get that boy, we own boy. But Ahmed not able to recognize the boy in face. Usman not able to recognize the boy. According to we see, he described the boy how the boy look like. We in see the boy get own boy get dread na it. That during that process, the boy be take the empty shell na gun where you see. The one who come out from the gun where be na gun, the boy pick and the boy be get the dread. So he pick the shell according to waiting. Ahmed say Usman self confirmer. Now Ahmed retrieve the empty shell na the boy in hand. But he not look the boy in face. But Usman say him sabi the boy if them. He say if he see the boy, he say able to identify him. That's the small one. He say able to identify him. That particular thing we see. According to RSM Conte, they may report this matter to the New Englandville police station and been take the late Santigi na satellite hospital na Macaulay Street Mountain Court. Then later go with an Connaught hospital and be end up with an the emergency hospital. Usa he die after 3 weeks. Duklin, I said they go na emergency. Now we get a call back. Yes. That na from Bobo now say if me don't read the news. I say it's news. I say Santigi don't die. Yeah, so I just feel bad. More like Conte, na youth activist and the uncle for the late Santigi Conte say the family concerned about the security sector as he alleged say na during coffee hour gunman them been shoot them picking and kill them. And Seth say family not glad with the policy that the emergency hospital where prevent them not for them with them picking for 3 weeks where it in a hospital because then say it in a intensive care units.
Now, under curfew, when this incident happened, and we so worried about how the police and the security sector they conduct themselves in the night, because we wonder whether they hold this gun, whether they give people this type of gun, or whether the gun they at the hand, whether they are the wrong people in hand. And even for get rescue at that time, it was very difficult because the curfew people are afraid. We also look at emergency with all help that they render. We appreciate the emergency hospital. But we think some of them policies are very, very much unfair on the Bourbon in family. Because for we access as you already daddy, it's very difficult. Say he die, we're not able to see him, we're not able to get a word from him. Though they say in intensive care, we understand with intensive care. But the daddy or whoever that the family is strong for, able for go close and see. We feel bad about emergency then policy towards relatives of Okiwango around. We not say all man, but one.
According to Mola Conte, now about 1 month now where this incident happened, police not make any arrest yet and still not able to tell them and would are responsible for this incident, as them believe say they be over the shell of the bullet where they be used for shoot them picking to the police, where they expect the police for use for no would have been fire this picking.
The police, the response to the incident is not satisfactory. We up till now, they urge the police for make arrest. Nobody they no arrest. 3 gunshots in the night. No police movement at that time until when the man go reports to the police before they move to the site. Up till now, as we speak, the police then still they watch the shells them as I tell you. For so we not get ballistic expert them for look at the shell and know who that to shoot these particular shots. We not able get nobody where then they put under arrest and all responsible. So we they worry about with safety under a curfew. We they worry about how many Sierra Leoneans get or lost their life this kind of way. The family they ask for justice.
But how far police don't go with this investigation? Superintendent Kaifala Marrah, now the officer commanding the New Englandville police station, and are then they in charge of this case.
And I think you want to know how far we don't go. This paper are old Namian, if you can read them. Now documented the request for post-mortem examination. So this all form part of the investigation. But we now over the body to the relative of the victim for burial. It's known. I direct this document. I direct this document to the head of scientific unit. Among the people who are I copy the government consultant pathologist. So we wait so that we'll get the post-mortem result, we then call the autopsy from we pathologists. So we still wait for it, yeah. So the investigation is still in progress.
Superintendent Issa continues to say the only evidence we then get now the shell of the bullets we then collect the scene of crime and they go use them as evidence.
Okay, so you don't hear it now. Waiting come out of this report. Basically, this now something about the citizen in your life. The citizen will not get political influence. The citizen will not get money. The citizen where they live right down there. The citizen where they fight for a living for day. The same citizen where they vote for a good leader. At the end of the day, this leader turn for them. Now the citizen in life goes on. The police still take the bullet, put them na the shelf as picture of furniture. They watch them like for say and not get any importance na the country. But we don't see how it don't talk with regards other issues them we get for do with opposition, we get for do with anybody where they talk against the government. The case not the tay. They always they come with judgments. They always they find way out for investigate and charge that case this to court. I go rest first now and allow me brother for take care and they come back.
Well, of course, my people, the starting of the program, if you are waiting, I say when my brother end I've been telling us say, I've been measure something say, now we see a honorable from the opposition party, the APC, where they say. They see pistol them na in vehicle where you go for go clear. Where it be say before ever we understand say the ship or the containers them or whatsoever we come off from overseas, right? That load they pass through scanning before ever they come now we had. And again, they pass through other country them. Ship not just come up direct from any other country, it come now we had. And all the countries there with the shipyard they pass, we understand say that they pass through scanning. But now we see now we had when a salon, we see they see pistols them now the honorable in Motuka. At the end of the day, they send and go down. He go did it for some time. We then be just bail them recently. What did that one they mean? We just they try for tell Una, but how the police they operate today now we had. How the IG don't come and demonstrate say in order for serve this country, but it is serve the appointment where they give where come up from the caretaker view. So whatsoever concern this regime, whatsoever concern SLPP, whatsoever concern SLPP supporter in not the personal police, they say no one is above the law. But the way how the IG they take case them today, it's like all SLPP supporters, all political stakeholders from SLPP, then they above the law. Why make it happen so? Because the IG not they serve the country, it is serve SLPP, we get this position. But hey, what goes around comes around. One day, thing will change. Government not there forever. The life safe when me and you get so, it not there forever. So anything in life where it all or you they do, no say it gets ending. Let me go before.
You see now the term. Okay.
Now here we see when any case they come up from the opposition, the investigation where they go on from the police, now fast, rapidly. Before you remember the case, then from here in the Senate, they don't make file, they don't can court. And as long as it reach na court, no bail. Mohamed Kamarimba, 19 Panemba rules to take today. We don't talk. Wait to make all this they happen because now opposition. But we see the talks them where this party they pay. Not to me talk. We don't see them. We get video. If you want to challenge me, we they bring out the videos them. We get video don't play now. See then they go pay boys from the Palm Tree, soldier team. Then get different boys them where they pay. Where them boys they are, they don't get nothing for do, but for go and do bad for this government. Now you see Ratsim display a video where one pandem he passed away. The Brexit try for tell we say when it come to mission, now then they send for go execute a particular mission then they. Now here we see Arata talk say the election where they go scatter box them. Now them be go do them. Now this government send and na Kiatika Bio send them. Now then they ignore them. Well, all them boys they have me people. When they do something inside we had, then they above the law. But anything will come up from the opposition, then they take them. Now here we see a police officer also don't go. I think Grafton or Jue, if I'm not mistaken.
Grafton.
They go put on one young man, the one popular young man, that case then a cham ide paso, 30 day, we don't see no aid, we don't see no tail. Then get boys them. We see again the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, when Alain Lawrence Lima, insecurity, we not be know that do the act. Only God na know that case day, 30 day. Instead, the person where they damage in foot na ingo pandemba road, but hey, now something the IG they cook now we had so we not get for born fine picking tomorrow. What una done, una pull cipher, una call cyber for set people them out because of the bad things them una they do. And we when they talk, we know they talk what you feel for talk. Now what you una they do, we they talk. And some of we, especially this channel, anything what we talk now, we get approved for challenge you tomorrow. So we're not afraid nobody, we know they lie pan person, we know they fabricate no lies for tell on somebody. Now, this don't happen again. The same talks them, they go and damage people them. The case, not they go. Instead, una yeri waiting the report tell una. The police they take the empty shell, they make them furniture na the office. You where they watch me, waiting na you takes on this particular one where they go on. Do you talk to me na the comment section.
You see, the police can be very prompt and active, then can be hyperactive when it comes to anything when a low level person where okay, let not say low level, where it can put the opposition. Look all the case them. They be very prompt for go na Makeni, very prompt for go na Tombo, very prompt for go na Pademba because of the opposition, very prompt for go Maboka, very prompt in anything. But any side where it can for let them investigate ordinary people in case na ton. Now here we see one side where one Lebanese man go and tamper with one pikin for 1,000 in Kolwata. The mami work in a police station, say them ton and say all thing die. Now here we see other thing happen back. The same thing. Anytime where ordinary person come, now they tell them know they get transport, now they tell them know they get fuel, now they tell them mutuka they get problem, now they tell them they tell say go with the camp. All them can excuses them. But once na political issue, they get fuel, the mutuka okay, very new one, and everything cool. Then they run for go to. In fact, paper and pen can always they stand by for them thing and they. As issue come to the when a political issue. the best thing can do, then in fact when they see the hold you, the lockup can stand by for that day. As they hold you, let it be for now Friday they hold you. Then they keep you till the next Friday before ever then charge you go court. Let it be for say this thing where they see na so. Then notice say it gets anything for do with politics. Then they find all the evidence them to that day. But once it get for do with the life of ordinary citizen, now I don't care. Now me business. But left down there, they're lawless. But if they don't tell we lawlessness from the top, who don't they win for terrible lawlessness? So, anyway, we will continue for see waiting they happen inside the program. This is the program and now we had. Oh my God. Okay. Let me brother, let's give this talk quick. Let's work on something and that.
Well, this just to go to people we always compare say this thing APC be don't do am. So if SLPP back they do am, not to better thing. You know one thing now we had when something no meet some man it gets all kind talk. And most of una when they talk there, when they check una pots now una host them, no they even boil. Now una they suffer past all man, but now they die for una color, now they die for una party them. If APCB don't do anything bad, you when they talk, if really you get sense, you sense it really open for think. You 5 senses they're all correct for think. When somebody, what do you feel say, person say he need a change for? What do you feel say that they vote out government and vote in another government for? Now for make the bad things them, when people they don't gaze from that government, make you not can repeat again. You when they talk say APCB don't do them, now you are the talk to. We not there for they say APC don't do this, SLPP for do them. No, because APC now a government on its own. SLPP now a government on its own.
So let's take the other way around.
Different parties.
No. Instead of you talking, so let's take the other way around. Because of APCB don't do this. Because of APCB don't make the country stronger. Because of APCB don't corrupt. Because of people are not being comfortable under the leadership of APC. Now that make them vote them out. And they vote them out not because they want to vote them. Because this government where they now been promised we a total change. A total fix. And until we say then go move from the bad ways of APC. So if then they do the similar thing where APC they do now, it's a disappointment to we the people. Because then promise we say APC be not bad, APC not good for the country. So if APC bad, APC not good for the country, we move from APC and go to SLPP. So if SLPP there now, then they do the same thing where APC do, then the question is why we change? When a new direction and a change now vote for. Caretaker Bill say the people are tired of suffering. The people want change. But yet still, people will come back and say APC do this. So if SLPP do a correct, we don't care about APC. APC don't do mess up. They don't do things that were rubbish. And now the reason this will make the people of the country vote them out. So no can tell we so. If you come and tell we so, it means say you senseless. You know basically they talk with you 5 cents because this not what the people of we country vote for. Look for example, the caretaker tell we say we buy less 200,000 and they left and 60,000 as if we then go reduce the price. Now the price down 100% more than how the price been there. It's a disappointment to we. The caretaker tell we say the people them they suffer for water na the country. How then they na criminal neglect. Where it comes so now, the water business don't try to pass how we been. They even cottage forget water na wahala. Then they na disappointment to we the people them. So please, una stop for they say APC do this. APC do rubbish, now that make them vote them out. So if SLPP come and do this na super rubbish then call them. I'll let you for talking about that.
Well, I think not the same thing. We just want to make people then left. We not allow we they think positive for this country. We not allow left for think about party or color. The party where they think about, as we say, na caretaker them. If they not work fine, then they go. If really una left una party them, una not for the alternate statement then they. Una for the alter statement them where they cool the situation. rather than for the talk say APC don't do this, APC don't do that. We don't have for outwit on that day. No more. The only advice for me they give people them, una try, una possible best for make una advise the caretaker for do wetin we expect them for do. Make they can't do wetin if feel say APC do where people them change the government say make them come inside. Please, this not just advice to una the supporter. They wanna pot them, not they even boil, but now una get all kind of argument na social media. Let we go ahead, me brother.
We move from that issue and we go back na court, still within inside the justice system. Let we listen to the bail we then give to LAJ, and we come back just now.
When we talk in a court, Hajaratu Smith say he sabi Joseph Lamboy, the complainant, and also recognize the accused. He say the 17 July 2021, he be there on duty na CID headquarters inside Freetown when some police officer be enter where their head na been Superintendent Modre. He say they bring in two suspects them, one complainant for investigate. He say the witness say upon their observation, he see say one pan the complainant be the bleed, we make request for medical form with them giam and instruct two officer them for make them take am go with them na Connaught Hospital for treatment. He say then call the complainant and say me so escort him to detention and immediate in custody with the key where he get for handle by the key for make them go open the cell. He say when they open the domot, the complainant and the accused go inside the cell and after that the accused been get for shout and the other inmates them for make them grab. He say me so say now then 7 be there inside the cell and he may get for using discretion for open the cell which the accused day and left the area. He say few minutes after we hear some noise from the custody area. He say he asked the complainant for escort him where they may get for open the cell inside for no wetin happen. And the complainant lock the domot and take the accused and ask him why he dey misbehave. And he say he want for join the other inmate in the cell, but then tell him for make he wait till the morning. He continue for misbehave and he say if I stay with them na the cell till the morning. He say while them they talk to him, na he slap the complainant and take the key in his hand and we hit him with one iron in his chest. After that, he say he be get for afraid and they run for go call authority them. Superintendent Bojo and other officers been come and rescue the situation, convince the accused and give back the key to the complainant them. Hajaratu Smith say the steers them for open the detention, they get CCTV camera where they monitor them and he say not to a normal procedure for escort the accused as the accused na man and in a woman. In defense lawyer C. Campbell been get for make application for bail where he refer the bench to the bail regulation, specifically Rule 1 of 2017 bail regulation, and Magistrate Sakekura may get for grant the accused bail with 50 million one shorty. He may get for talk to the accused and tell him say make he behave as in an ambassador for peace and same as in a musician. He say if them bring and come before again, he go detain him for 2 weeks and make he go behave himself as young bobo entity then can admire ram and in same way so self na young man and he get long way for go. The matter then be adjourned until the 27th August 2021. Sheikh Mohammed Sileh, AYV News.
Well, this is not the issue now. Now, this case not between OJ and LAJ, but it starts from the OJ case. The issue will be happen, say, LAJ and OJ been get problem, then can go na CID, now the other case go come up. But I think we better get better on understanding and explanation to this particular issue according to waiting we don't get as it be find out all over the tongue. We the listen, brother.
Well, of course, me people, we already say let God help we now we are because how we are the good today now only God in grace get for save we from the things them where they go on. I go start for tell una say whether you believe it or not, LA not go ever be saved na this particular government. Wait to make I tell you that. This na the government this, the time when you deal with them, when you talk good things about them, una na party. Now the government is, as long as you know they support the bad things them whether they do, una na enemy. And somebody like LA, if you don't they deal with them. But that one day, in natural, me say what they talk to issue. I go deal with me brother Shembepie on something where I feel say Shembepie they do am the right way. I go dance with him, I dey hail him, I dey honor him. But if I see say Shembepie na me brother, but you know one go na the right direction where the nation wants him, I dey come out behind him. it no mean nothing. What if make I bring this? Some people and they say, what if they go on with LAJ? It means now so here for do and because if you don't deal with SLPP. But deal with SLPP no mean nothing. But if you deal with a party, you feel saying that this direction them for go. At the end of the day, they don't go in that direction. Nothing not change if you come up behind them. Because they're not able to go to 81. Let me go inside this topic, good one. We all me know say the rapper when a LAJ been get case with Ion Fuller brother when a OJ. Well, of course, we all know how Fuller they unite. However, you see them jam, they get a committee, they will be so when something happen, then they call themselves in a particular room where they go talk. Where me, I not going to get self what they talk. I think they go about that. They're able to come to a conclusion. Then release LAJ. But let me tell you something. This government, let we be careful. But as long as they say the truth, God, they always there by your side. There are people that don't left LA. We all don't see the audios the way LA don't pull for this government. The first lady, the music the way it don't pull, complain. You name them. And even when they don't bail us, so it don't release other songs them. Where they go for this government. So being that the police don't hem LA, be just like waiting Caldinero, just tell this woman, say let the woman delete the post. If not to that, it firearm, and indeed a firearm, according to what I say, they send bad signal for them. Now the same thing here with the police. Now the police don't turn politicians as start some politicians, starting from the IG, take go down. Yeah? Okay. They still say they don't miss LA from OJ in case. The case where they can't hold LA for so many people them. According to the findings them we me do, the explanation we me get go like this. Then go lock LA. Who say then go keep LA? Woman be sit on there. This woman LA asks her for help and for something. The woman alter a statement say, not to ya at the work. And let's say, but not to the work, you na woman. What you need to do at this time of the night?
Now, inside the cell and keep them.
Yes. Now, your part of the story.
If
you get your part, come back and tell me. And let's say, but you're not supposed for dinner. He called for the boss where they on duty than they say, this woman not supposed for dinner, yeah. Because you understand that they lock man them. Now, in a rape case them, but now we are. Then say, what it concern LA, waiting for ask the woman. At the end of the day, when OJ in case don't go aside, they make a whole file, then go with them say LA insult a police woman. But if really me people them, we sincere to we self, we fear to we self, we afraid God, where some of you they go to church for, some of you they go pray for a mosque. If now so it be like waiting the expression that so LA pass with this woman. You where they watch me, tell me na the comment. LA no get right for talking. If na so it be. But being that the police them today, they have anybody where they talk about this government, any musician where they sing about this government, any activist where they talk na media about this government, even me where they talk to you so with me brother. Then get away today. Na different thing. I always take example from Kamarimba, where they Olam. We don't even know in condition right now. In family, they miss some. They not care. We not say not to so it do. What they say na it do. But we don't see people who get case their way past that one day, then they grant them bid. Why not Kamarimba? So back to the topic of LA.
And recently, before Kamarimba attend court, they give bail to somebody where do the same act. Where they say do the same act. They bail them.
Okay. Just imagine, you really listen. So back to LA in topic. Now, then take LA in a court. You know the judges them who gets now this magistrate courts are not just know who say they go read their law, how they practice their law, and how they serve out their law to the masses. But really, they know they display their work fairly when it comes to this particular government where they in power. They are all not answerable to this government. They know they do this law again how it's supposed to be. That Bible and Quran will then get a court. It get for turn against them why una self the doubts. when this young man go to court, at the end of the day, in lawyer ask for bail, the magistrate, at the moment, he sees the bail. Just because maybe call don't come off from the above, we don't see order from the above. Somebody go there and corner say until he go down pay them before me at school, and indeed it happened. Until when the man don't go there, now the time we understand say then grant him a 50 million bail, and it still not stop there. Let we see how it get for end. Until the pa and the mammy no there, we don't know where they come. Who's kind call where they get for again at the court again concerning LA, because as long as me concerned, waiting they go on with LA right now because of political issues, not so because of the case where Ian Uji begets.
And for Ato waiting, my brother they say, after we LAJ ask this woman and they call for the in charge, after we then ask her what's the problem, even the tower say then for pull this woman I ask so because in a woman and this snap waiting, now they did go come up. You know, but any good citizen get right for protect somebody. If that woman they inside that, yeah, then they do any kind of bad thing. Or for saying a set up back then be planned for do and then get that. But anyway, let the will of God be done. Posterity will definitely judge one day. Okay. LAJ, we know exactly what thing at the thing. If you don't sing him, say if he die quick self, let him not cry for him. And he don't talk and say he no say no get long life. So we wait no more now and see who die anywhere end. Okay, we move from that particular issue there now, and then we go back to another thing we get for do with the money business. Yeah. We go quick one inside money business. We don't go inside yesterday. Plenty one. But today, we want for pass the small bit because we don't hear some critics them don't they come up for talk about this money business. Let me listen quick one first to this report, yeah, with the camera just now.
I think the time is right. We have been able to reduce the rate of inflation.
It's Alex say the bank don't predict say for reduce the number of zero them where they pay the country money go help for save the country economy. As from according to the bank governor, Professor Kaifala Marrah, the 1,000 loans we get 30 per annum now go just be 1 loan. The moves where the bank take, Dr. Ezekiel Dramani Lako, when at the Dean at the Institute for Public Administration and Management when IPAM say, na good one for the country, as if the country make use of farm, it go really help for paint the country in a good light na the international market. Countries them like Venezuela, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and Boko other countries themselves be non try this redenomination, and they be work for some and some self in work for them up to list them. And this move with the bank take now one way or other salon people and non say they not think say good for the country at all. But Dr. Lako add say by the federal government go implement this policy. Now one way go help for show side boku money be don't see them. As plenty people get for the run car with the money in a bank for can't change their money then they and let them get the new loans so go come out. This is say the bank self need for be very careful when they change their old money then they with the new money we get for come out. As plenty people self not get for the take their money out of the bank. Then get for decide for change them to dollar. Where that get for mean say the dollar self get for loss na the country. Because plenty of them after they change their money there, get for decide for keep them and the money not go circulate. For a while the curious, Samuel Kurumari report.
Okay, so that's the report we AYV put together, yeah, with regards to this particular thing. I'm not going to attempt to go inside it again because I don't do that plenty yesterday, except if my brother want to say something. But if not, I'll go reserve them because plenty other things then they come up. Let me go quick.
We move.
Yeah, let me go quick one to because we run for a bit time now. Let me go quick one to waiting people them don't they come up and talk about this particular thing. Yeah, let me see waiting people they don't begin to talk about this. This now waiting Augustine Sorisenge Marrah. Sembe Marrah being get for say. He said the professor that they talk about the bank governor we me call the professor. The professor is knocking off zeros to appreciate our dear Leone. If it were this easy, nations would have just been printing paper monies to solve their economic problems. Trade activities and noughts and cancelling zeros. Improve the Leone. This is just a currency hest. So basically, the try for talk say, if you be for say the problem for settle now for cancel 000 no more, now they settle the problem, the economic problem, then the country then for just the print paper. Yeah, until they can say money na paper na for spend. Now this now don't really show you say money not to paper we na for just spend. So in other words, it try for tell we say not to just for cancel the zero, you get for open up the country, trade activities. Now in for be the main driver of the economy and not to for go cancel zero. Who's one zero get for do with money? When I write say right time. I like you count 1 cent. Or you take the American dollar, you say, oh, we begin use them. If you not get trade activities where they go on, nothing not the better. Yesterday, I tell you about the things then. Stable inflation rate, the economy, way for the move, and other things them. And even one very important thing we get for do with this, the way how people and the socialization, the way how people and they do things, how people and they live in the country, how peaceful and be all of them things, and they make the economy kick up. But as it is now, you don't wait till Augustine say. I left you first, my brother.
Well, this money business, I know even one labor myself on them. Let we just see how then we depend and talk how they want to do. But to Mr. Sefo, they talk to you for so everything about this money business, it just mix up and box up. I don't even understand the direction where the bank governor wants to take we. But we pray and see. Let them able to do it in the way where that last business woman at village, not they able to run at loss. Where that last business woman at village, somebody they can dupe them on a small business way they do. Because when they change money, now they can get a fraud them. Now the fake money can come inside. Before now the Marrah na fake money, would I get for losses, it don't losses. So I just they pray, as then they decide for change this money, they box up their figures they have and people them. You get people who will not go school, we then tell before, because when a man older 100, that 10,000, yeah, then you can't tell and say this 10 leons, he represent this 10,000. They really get to put things in place for make people in another village, may they able to understand how to use this money. For make people in another village able to understand in case, because we get criminals them. When did they change money so they saved already? As they print them, they say they print the fake one for bring out to we people them. I just pray they able put all things in place when nobody know they cry foul. Now we had concerning this money issue. Now down the number for now, me get about this money in talk.
Okay, I think it makes sense. We appreciate that, but please, we get critics them. We don't they come up for this money business. Plenty people and don't they come and criticize. Now other people they don't begin come up with the legal part of them. Yeah, don't begin talk about how legal it be, how illegal it be, all of them things in there. We go come see now or yeri waiting other people get for say with regards this year. Because I think say a very important for we as well know how people they see waiting at the interpretation. Oh God.
Wait to happen.
Is it
don't cry foul?
Technology.
Have you don't cry foul?
No, my brother, technology, nine so. Anyway, but basically, waiting at the try for though, I can read for you something where Joseph Fitzgerald, Joseph Fitzgerald Marrah, where na be the first time Attorney General, well, first time Anti-Corruption Commissioner, first time Attorney General, waiting himself being get for say because himself post na a Twitter page. Read exactly waiting Joseph say na a Twitter page. Sorry. I just get things done fine. Okay, yeah. This one I read exactly. Waiting again for waiting he say na Twitter page. I will carry them for you, but I'll take them from this. Former Attorney General, the removal of the 3 zeros from the Leons has legal effect. Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara has thrown his opinion on the redenomination of Leone, a plan recently announced by the government through the bank governor, Dr. Kalon. JFK posted on his Twitter account saying, "The removal of the 3 zeros from the Leone currency amounts to altering the characteristics of our banknote, and that can be done by a statutory instrument." That means, take note of that one, please. Fitzgerald Kamara statements continue saying, "Therefore, public notice issued by the governor has no legal effect, take note, except if duly laid before Parliament." Dr. Kalon recently announced they are planning to knock 3 zeros from the Leones in an attempt to save an ailing economy that's falling like dominoes. This plan has been met with mixed feeling. Opposition members are criticizing this plan, while government sympathizers are hailing this move by the government. So basically, Joseph they try for talk say, it not go be legal, it is against the law for let them do this thing, for let them even announce them, if they not lay them before Parliament. But this not a strange thing. We don't see plenty time that the government don't do things, go and approve things for themselves, do any kind of thing before ever then go to Parliament for approval. We don't see inside this SALCAB issue, the misinformation minister go tawa and tawa na Parliament say, waiting cabinet don't say na final. And indeed, we see waiting cabinet don't say na final. Parliament don't do nothing to that day. Where tawa per the case, they end up for sack tawa. He resign, they force him for resign, and at the end of the day, we see the punishment where they been given. After that one day, we see other things them come. Then send the regulation. The state of emergency regulation, then say let the Attorney General former let he able for come back with some of the regulation them. We see from where it go not come and they make more back by them, nothing not come up behind. We see the Lunge airport business. Now only way they don't go launch them and other things them now the tenant can of Parliament for car approve. So of course this government can get away with anything. Parliament now like tissue paper. Apart from that, we see the census. Now only way they don't done all things and then go force them back by then a Parliament and then they fetch them out all. After that they then get away with them. Parliament now like a tissue paper right now. And not make anything. In fact, a toothless bulldog, then just the back, then not the bet. Because this government don't make we believe say Parliament not get any power for do anything. The power we then get, it pass the legislature, when at the House of Parliament. The executive arm, when at the caretaker and invoice them, then get power pass the Parliament. We don't see all of that and it happen. So Fitzgerald, this is not a strange thing. It don't happen. Although una self been the do and small. Yes, I left the case give.
I'm not let you waste your time for people like Gerard them. Then they do waiting and fix it and they get gain from. So for anything where this government they do, you know they expect people like Gerard for can't talk anything bad. Rather than for can't praise and paint. Because now they themselves feel say then they get right now. But I just they tell people them where they do certain thing right now, then get for be stable on waiting then they pa. Make it not be like so many people don't display.
We are don't come back till they for can talk about things when they happen. How we on sweet yard alone. I know we let we let for do them bad things them. We they feel most alone.
Alright. We saw you for that each day. Yeah, my brother be the talk just now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, but you know me people are waiting on more you can mistake. You know, say the topic, I don't change it, I don't mix the whole topic. You know. the person where me attention go power where I want go for, I miss him for BG Rad.
So you get for pipe down, calm down.
Anyway, that rest me case. Me Edwam. I just go the kind to the court.
Okay. I think we did together. Okay, so if you don't cancel now?
I do with you.
So you want continue?
No. That is not just left and like I don't happen to.
No, I feel say they're not faint, but you know. Alright. Okay, we move from that issue day. We they take the last issue of the day. We now the issue of the Sonko squad. Well, let me listen now to this big question where Dr. Kaifala Marrah, this man in name may not be padi, but I don't know waiting I be the thing. In name I always the mix up, whether na Kaifala or Kaifala. I don't know why I not ask her in full name. Why I not ask her in the pronounce in name. I always the mix up am. But anyway, all fala na fala. Let me listen now to this man here and listen to waiting again for say concerning the APC and the problem they always get.
You may work on that. Now that may put down when I do na peace you see. Now that may put down na collaboration you see. When I see as you don't, many of you wake up yesterday we go na the hall. When I see I say anything, do anything, no, but everything go on because of clear cut coordination. Now that's therefore to continue for help with. I want Lord help in leadership. I want Lord provide the right advice to leadership. I want Lord do wetin na we own take. Lord we do wetin required of we for ensure that the one day we don go before go get peace na their mind. They no go twist and turn na dem grave. Dem go really know say the party don come together for make we win 2023. Thank you. The last word. 2 hours. When we left this hall for go back McKinney, Freetown and elsewhere, God began ask yourself this question. Are we doing the right things? Are we doing the right things? Are we doing the right things? Because trust me, we'll get less than 20 months to go. And within these 20 months, what is required of each and every one of you. If we not do what is required of we, if we not stand tall and do what is required, if we fail for tell ourselves the truth, if we fail for stop ourselves from going down there, 2023 will be the collateral damage to the party. And I stand here for raising my hand. To now all. And that is why they said they celebrate this man. They say Kwenadugu not for be toxic. Nobody knows that Kwenadugu will allow for right bad or for cause anybody. You don't do that here. Because when you do so, you destroy the party. You don't do that. We need for come together. We need for nurture we said. I'd advise we all. Less than 20 months going down. What should they do after the people? Lord, in abstract. Lord, speak the truth. Lord, do what is required of we so that we will win. No house not the way it will deliver, is peace not the within. But for make peace, they will get for do it right. Sometimes if it feels right amongst we no need for talk plenty about peace. And they say this for all the supporters, including the one that way they support Dr. Marrah. You know, for lifting pen for right against anybody. You don't do that. At the end of the day, now we all get for campaign. At the end of the day, we need we self for deliver. At the end of the day, this is the party on which we all must stand. Who are you? Can you deliver alone? You cannot. If you like this party and you want the betterment of your country and you want to let you do well, you stand together and do that which is right. If you tomorrow, we all must sit down together and regret our actions. We must stand together and stand together.
Well, of course, now you not only listen so many people, let me know where this party talk, you know, I they feel good, but let me tell you now one thing, me fambule. When somebody will get sense, they talk, you they really learn from them. When somebody will know and left from and right they talk, you they really learn boku them from them. But for now, not sabi this man where they talk. I think my brother where na Shembepia, he know this man even more than me. Go reach that side, he go able to tell you now, waiting this man capable of doing and waiting na inequalities them we get as a politician. I think I really want to try that side before they go inside the issue proper. When somebody good and you sabi am, you need to tell the one that we not sabi am how in the.
Okay, so Sabia in a sense, I first come for Noam when I've been the work with 98.1. And the time where then be just make chief of staff. Well, basically the position where this government changed to chief minister, now him be olam as chief of staff, now so the previous government be the column, then change him to chief minister. Because even when they make this chief of staff, plenty people be the call and chief minister, it deliberately tell them say no, me not chief of staff, not a chief minister. Yeah, because what made them be the call and chief minister because now him be the supervise the ministers them. And I know say he handle two positions. I think finance minister as well. But what I know, you just prove me right or wrong. Out of all the one them way serve the last government, this now one of the person where they no ever call in name per rubbish, per corruption or other things. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I not ever hear from that. I think it come up from IMF if I get it right before Anescoma appoint him. You know, now in government. Now, be that kind of person will be the work with the UN world, you know, the international community and all. And honestly, in my own personal opinion, in my own waiting me like about the way how it deal with the work. It's very serious when it work. It's very strict and it know waiting in work description. So now that's not what me feel say I know about this person, not to any kind of personal something. I think we don't meet few times. Yeah, the tell women have been journalists and we've been don't see them talk few times and I know say it actually gets, you know, sense now in aid and sense for doing work. Yeah, anytime we in a particular position, they make sure say it serves to the best of your ability. Then turn and the one has been the appointer. I don't know for now because most man they change. But I think saying at this, then I can remember the time where Anescoma appoint him as chief of staff. We're not the chief minister right now. Now the time I notice say in one of the ringleader them na Koenadugu district. Because the time where they go for hotel Tenki, when they say jam packed from Pape to Pape, you know the seaway for past half. We spend from the I don't know the junction how they call them for going inside Kabbalah. We spend about 4 hours na road. People them just choke up na the street. You know, not for saying that kind of way then they can make goodness so choke. When you say breathe for me meet you. When you dey inside motoka or what, it's not easy for can go inside in the Kabbalah of itself. So I think that this asabi bottom, but I don't know how best they can serve if they put them more than any other thing. I think that just down there I know. Pan corruption business in name very clean. The white paper no ever smell in kind name and other things them. So I think that I know bottom. I don't know. Sometimes I go wrong. If I wrong, please help me na the how you call them, the description box or the comment section. Now that's what me sabi. Yes.
Well, of course, I tell you now, say when somebody will get sense they talk, you learn things them from like this man way with the display in photo on the screen. You know why make we like for talk about APC about the Sonko one with them deeper because the majority concern over that make we they put more panam. Yeah? How the majority concern, everybody they cry foul right now, and everybody they cry say APC now the popular opposition party way for can redeem the nation on this bondage way this misdirection don't put we all part. But if the APC way people then they look that kind of way they say now they are the redeemer. The same APC they pass sonko so they like today. Me and you they wonder why it for happen. We feel say as a political party, yes, we not forget our differences, but the pick what APC they right now, and they not get no aid and tail. Whether they fetch down there, whether they fetch down there, whether they talk about down there, you don't even know it's not their own direction. It's like then they can misdirection when they not even come to power it. So like when you listen to this power, waiting in the talk, if 10 of the big guns in our APC get them kind thinking they talk that kind talk where this party talk, I feel say APC for don't in the right direction where everybody they expect them for the right now.
And one thing we I forget to add, pa all way the APC, pa all them kinds some consonko business, yeah. You know, I no ever hear this man pa picky life. Because na picky life most of them depend on. I no ever hear him. I think say he maintain one thing, a big man, you know, and he know how to organize certain things them. You understand? Not to that person we able that kind boku talk. He believe in doing the work. So now that's I be one for add, you know, and he know how to bring people them together. Because when you go to Kwenadogo, you just ask. Nobody know the way go able to tell you something bad about them. APC, SLPP, all man at the Kwenadogo, he embrace everybody.
So for continuous stop, as I say, if APC gets 10 big guns the way they think this kind of way, where this party talk, I feel say them for no side in the
okay,
right
please
now.
hold on. Lamin Injai, I feel say you're a big man and you get picking there, you not go likely picking see this kind of thing where you write in public. So please now for maintain yourself, yeah? Maintain yourself. We be done the advice from people them. And then continue then kind of thing. They then kind less word and then for the make sure say you keep them for yourself. Please respect the comment section and respect everybody. Go ahead, plus, brother.
But this APC way the majority they look say now them for can redeem people them and this kuskas way the misdirection SLPP don't put people them by right now where everything just they go up every day. Everything just the change that we had every day. We not even know how for get cool rest now morning because the rest in they go up, it go up, it go up. Everybody they cry, but yet still the APC where people then they look to up till now where are they talk to now they still they fet. I don't know if some of these guys feel say now everybody God make for be a leader. One thing where you man forget at the back of your mind, you been a social club or political party or na school or any forum where you day. Not be aggrieved because they not appoint you for be a leader. If they don't appoint you, if you're not somebody where they pray, you believe in God where you they pray to. Why you know they believe say na God na in the leadership? But how APC thing they go on today, I don't know how most people them want for be leader. Who that want for lead this party? Everybody just they jam. That one they cost down their mama. That one they talk about this. That one they talk about say this native man in the same APC. Tomorrow, if we not settle all that here, how not they see you as party members them. Una na big man, they misbehave like small picking there. Oh yes, Titi and Ton they meet up, but this you don't pass mark. Not all this time around people they expect una say una for behave them kind of way there. So people they really call for make una get better except for think and know waiting una they do as a political party. So waiting people they think say if it happen come 2023. Then dreams they come true. Arrest me, point me, brother, for now.
All right. So we don't know. then say out of this thing, this forced settlement where they don't get peace, where they look forward for see what thing go get for happen. Una not get me wrong, yeah. I just talk waiting me know small bit about this particular man, yeah. Not to like any other thing. Una not misunderstand me, no nothing, yeah. Now just waiting I know. And I know say pan the politician. In fact, I know it to be politician, but I don't turn politician. One of the claim politician we miss sabi for now, I think na this. Yeah, but I not say you take from me or everybody get right to your opinion. I just tell you waiting as sabi bottom. Okay? So please everybody get right to in view. Okay, yes. Lamin, you get right, I better right and just know. You get right to your opinion, Lamin Njai. Continue for right. You always don't say things them. We appreciate you and more dabo as well. We appreciate una. Una they come and criticize within. Yeah, now just caution we caution una. Okay, we not get anything what they say against any person. Anybody can come and talk anything you want for talk. We feel say we do it you want for do. That's all. Yeah. So we respect una views. Now just caution. Lamin Njai. Respect. Okay, so we move. Plenty thank you to you who don't join we inside the program today. Plenty thank you to you who don't like, don't subscribe, and to we donator, yeah, today. When Harun Samura. Thank you very much for where you give me $10 inside the program today. We appreciate you. And you who don't watch, you not like, we appreciate you as well. Thank you very much. What do you think about all waiting we don't talk about inside the program? Left your comment down in the comment section. My name is Sembepe and my brother na
Me na Bebre Kabla until we meet again tomorrow.
I've been saying I go to go.
Beautiful edition. Now we are.
I've been saying
I left for see. Tata, I love una all.
Okay.
If you want left na ya, I go left you na
ya. Let's go to the next issue.
You na Sembepe na gawe like boku to.
Let's go to the next issue.
Then I want the address.
Wait happen, but let's go to the next issue, bro. Today I like the program.
Then I want the address. Not to me again. We are to say bye bye na bye bye. Be not to
get. Wait till the bye bye. All things they are right on at the market. Wait till the bye bye. Anyway. Hey God. Anyway, now thank you. Let God bless you. God bless we. Let God bless we country, Sierra Leone, where we can call we hard. Let God direct we leaders them. So then we make things good for we. Because one thing I go tell you, if this government fail, now we all fail. Oh. Now we all they suffer. Right now, when they fail, so now the people in the suffer. Eh? If the government succeed, now we all they enjoy. So yet still, we there also for talk about waiting and they doing no good, but still, let we continue for pray that the country will improve and go before. Until we meet again, it's another beautiful edition of a program. We had my name is Sembepe. What is this smile for now?
But I don't tell goodbye.
Now you talk.
Don't force me, but
now you talk. Yeah. Anyway, when I get to myself, a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All waiting you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. And done. And no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.